Hi, this is yet another beautiful musical park in Toronto, Davisville area in Canada. And it's such a beautiful way to teach children about music and sounds. Now, uh, when we think about music, what is music? Music is actually nothing but a group of sounds that people have arranged in a pleasant and meaningful manner. When we talk about music and sounds, when we understand what is music, then we have to understand what is sound. Sound is nothing but the vibration of air. Now, when something vibrates, um, vibrations are produced when something is hit or some sound is produced. It reaches our tympanic membrane that is there in our ear, and the tympanic membrane vibrates, and when the tympanic membrane vibrates, it produces sound, and our mind or our brain perceives it in a certain manner. So that is it. That is what is sound, and we hear it as sound. Now, when human beings or animals produce sound, how do we produce sound? We produce sound with the help of our vocal cords. The vocal cords vibrate, and those vibrations reach the ear of the other person, and we hear it as sound. Musical instruments actually they produce sound because they have a vibrating element in them. Different kinds of musical instruments we see, like guitar, violin, and all string instruments. There are percussion instruments where you tap or hit some object and then it produces sound. So here in this park, beautiful park for children, we see different kinds of musical instruments here, and this is actually a chime, and this can be hit like this. See how beautifully the songs are arranged here. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star can be played. Old MacDonald can be played beautifully. Beautiful. Actually, the kind of sound that is produced by this musical instruments, the frequency depends. Now, frequency is nothing but the way, the amount of vibrations, the number of vibrations that are produced by the vibrating element here. So here we see it is given in different colors, and a small child who is wondering about what is sound and music, when he comes to a beautiful park like this, you see there are other instruments also, different kinds of musical instruments. When children come and they get an experience of this kind of musical instrument, they not only get interested in learning music, but they also learn about what is sound, what is music, and they really, not only children, even adults can enjoy the whole experience. Now, here we see this long chords actually. The longer the chord is, it is producing less amount of sound or music, and as the chord becomes smaller, the sound deepens. This also depends on what kind of material is used here. This is actually, it looks like aluminium. Earlier, this music, people started playing music, it seems 5,000 years back. So music has been a part of our culture and our human civilization for a long. So people enjoy music And I feel that children should absolutely get an opportunity to learn about music and sounds. Now we'll go around and see what other kind of instruments we are having in this park. I don't know. In general, the larger and longer the chords are, the lower and deeper the sound is. I hope I'm able to explain it. Go. So in conclusion, we can say that the sound varies according to the frequency of vibrations. Frequency actually is the rate at which the element is vibrating. We have seen lots of musical instruments here, and we have also used them. The faster the vibration, the higher the frequency in the instrument. The frequency depends on the length of the vibrating rods. Now parents and young children can use these frequencies in different creative ways to produce music, and it can also be used by adults and children to express themselves both physically and emotionally. Thank you.